Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Barber, and I just wanted to share with you this week's project is going to involve, if you can, get some people in your family to help you out with this week's project because we're going to be passing our papers and having them help us create these characters. So, get some people. It's not going to take very long, and you can watch Mrs. Barber. I have my daughter and my son here with me, and they're going to help us out showing you what to do for this week's comic challenge. So the first thing is you're going to get a piece of white paper and we need to fold it into thirds. So I'm going to fold it a little bit past halfway and crease it so that it looks like the same amount can fold back over, and fold that over so that it's on all 3 even sections. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to refold it all back up. And I'm going to do the same thing again in the opposite direction. So fold it a little bit past halfway and crease, and then fold it back over so that it is a small rectangle about the size of a credit card. And I'm going to crease it and then unfold it all. I should have 9 rectangles on this paper, and they should all be about the same size. So the first person is going to draw a head shape and kind of a neck and shoulder portrait. And then you're just going to pass the pencil, and each person's going to take a turn and draw a head shape and a neck and shoulder. You want to try to create some variety. So have different shapes for heads, different kinds of shoulders or necks. And by using different people, you'll automatically have some different variety in your shapes.
That's good.
You don't have to.
We are not spending very much time doing this. We are quickly creating these portraits. The next step you're going to do is create ears on each one. Take turns. You get a couple seconds to create a couple ears on 3 figures, and then pass the pencil and let someone else create ears on 3. And then pass the pencil and let another person create 3 ears on 3 figures until everybody's got ears. All right, the next step is going to be creating hair. So you get 10 seconds to draw 3 different hairdos on 3 different heads. So I'm just going around and adding some hair onto 3 heads. And when 10 seconds is up, you pass the pencil. Now it's my daughter's turn to create 3 different hairdos on 3 different heads. Now it's my son's turn to create 3 different hairdos on 3 different heads. And again, this is in under 10 seconds, so you have to kind of think quickly what kind of hair or what kind of lines you can do to create hair. All right, the next step is going to be to create eyes. And I'm going to make different shapes quickly. Again, I'm in under 10 seconds. I'm creating 3 different eye shapes on 3 different heads. And then pass the pencil and allow somebody else to draw eyes in less than 10 seconds. and you'll continue doing that until everybody on the page has eyes. All right, so the next step is going to be to add a mouth to your people. Again, in under 10 seconds, pick 3 different heads and add 3 different mouths. Remember, we love variety. We'd like to see different shapes, different lines, creating these mouths. So the next uh, facial feature to add is a nose. And I've given you a list of things to create a variety of different kinds of noses: letters, numbers, shapes, squiggles, words. And you will just go through that list, make sure that you follow all of that. But then at the end, you'll get to add a few noses of your own choosing. The next thing we're going to talk about adding is eyebrows. And eyebrows can add a lot of expression to your character. They can show if this character is happy or angry or kind of just going along with their day. So take turns adding different eyebrows to your characters. So now that we've finished all of our facial features, I'm just going to go back in and add a few details to each portrait to make them have a little bit more personality and a little bit more uniqueness to each one. So that might just be adding, strands of hair, eyelashes, maybe some teeth, or some other just small details about each character that you have created with your family. By this point, each character should be looking unique and special in their own way. You don't want to give a lot of details to one particular, but make sure they all kind of get a little bit of special attention from you so that they have their personality just shines through. Now that all of my portraits are complete, it's fun to look at these people and decide which one looks like she's the happiest or the most sleepy, or what other details that you can come up with your family. So I can't wait to see what portraits you create with your family.